Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys had a happy Valentine's Day. I got my favorite roses. I like those tropical orange, kind of yellowish rose. It's so beautiful. I should show y'all. Maybe I can insert a picture and show you. They're so beautiful. They're my favorite color. I told my husband, you don't need to buy me roses. Don't spend your money on roses. It's okay. But he did, and made me happy. And I didn't eat not one piece of chocolate for Valentine's Day, and I usually go buy candy like the day after. I didn't do that, y'all, but I did eat some cookies. So I've been eating a lot of cookies here. There was a bunch of cookies on sale after Valentine's Day at HEB, and I couldn't help myself. I was like, "Oh, let's get these, let's get these." So I haven't been dieting the last couple of days, but that's okay. I needed a break. I really needed a break. Once in a while, you just have to take a break from dieting. So once the cookies are gone, I'll get back on it. You guys, are y'all watching Fani Willis? Did y'all see her yesterday? My husband's outside sawing. I hope y'all can't hear that. I might pause it for a minute. He's replacing wood on the deck. Every year he has to replace a few pieces of wood. So that's what he's doing. I might pause it when the saw starts. Okay, so I've been watching the trial. They're trying to get Fani Willis kicked off from prosecuting Trump. Can you believe it? She was so dramatic yesterday. Did y'all watch her? She was awesome. I would not want to be up against her. I would not want her prosecuting me for anything because she'll get you. She was not playing, and I think she did excellent. Excellent. She was supposed to get back on the stand today, but they had enough of her. They were like, she's not doing us any favors. She's making us look bad. So they didn't even want to put her back on the stand because she was telling it like it was. She is mad. She is mad, and I don't blame her. So I pulled a few cards. I just want to see how this trial is going to end up, see what energy is going on right now, and see if we can figure out if Spirit will let us, if that is supposed to be revealed, which I think it is, how it's all going to shape out. Right now, they have Nathan Wade's law partner on the stand, and he's testifying now, and he's being so careful, and he's not forthcoming, but he represented him in a lot of different things, so he was his attorney also, not only his law partner, but his attorney, so he's being real careful on everything that he reveals. And oh my gosh, this is excruciating watching them. I mean, they've got 5 attorneys there questioning him like they did Fani Willis yesterday, one after the other, after the other, after the other. Now, we've seen that Alina Habba that was, working for Trump. She was Trump's attorney, and she seems so inept and everything. Let me tell you what, these attorneys that are working this case, they're on top of things, and they got everything all in a row. Not that they'll be successful, but they're a hell of a lot sharper than that Alina Habba, definitely. They mean business. They are serious. I hope they get paid for all their hard work. Who knows, right? Okay, so the first card that I pulled, asking Spirit, will Fani Willis be removed from the Trump trial? Is this going to work? What tactics? If you can't defend your actions, if you're Trump and you can't defend your actions, what do? You go after the prosecutor. I can't even believe that he's able to do that. This man, he is a trickster and a half, and when you've got money, you can get by with so many things in this country. It's so sad. All right, the first card that I pulled is the Hangman. So the Hangman can say that right now it's not to be determined, or we're not allowed to know, but she's definitely hanging in there. She is hanging in there for now, definitely, okay? So from this card, I can't really determine that much from it, other than it's still in flux, it's still to be determined, but she is hanging in there. Oh my gosh, 3 of Swords. So this is heartbreak. This is so painful to Fani Willis, because like she said when she was on the stand, I'm being treated like a criminal. I didn't do anything wrong. Those are the criminals. Those are the ones that were breaking the law that I'm prosecuting, trying to steal an election. So this is just breaking her heart to be treated like a criminal and having to testify, and, especially about her private life, because she's so very private. So this is very painful to her, but she's going to get through it. The star card. So that's the card of hope. So we know that she's going to get through this. This card always follows a very difficult period in somebody's life. So we know that everything's going to be okay. Trump isn't going to get this case thrown out because Fani Willis and Nathan Wade had some romance going. That's not going to happen. His case is not going to go away because somebody was knocking boots with each other. That ain't going to happen. And she's a very strong woman, that she keeps her private life private. She didn't even tell her father what was going on. Did you see him he testified too. That's heartbreaking right there. That is heartbreaking. She never even mentioned this man to her dad, and her dad's having to go testify. And they're saying that she had all this cash stored up in her home, and really, you paid Nathan Wade back in cash? Really? Where's the receipt? Really? Well, her dad testified that in his life, he went to a restaurant. He tried to pay with a credit card, and this was, of course, many years ago, but still, this leaves an impression on one's mind, and they wouldn't accept his American Express. They wouldn't accept it. Because he was a black man. Could be stolen. He had American Express traveler's check. They wouldn't accept that either. And thank goodness he had $10 in his wallet and he was able to pay for the meal. But the waitress didn't get a tip, that's for sure, because the total was almost $10. Anyway, he always told his daughter, make sure you have cash. Always have 6 months of cash on hand. Okay, so in case anything ever happens. And he said that it's a black thing. He said it's a black thing. So he always instilled that in his daughter, and he knew that she always had a lot of cash on hand. So he kind of corroborated her testimony that, that's what I taught her. So that's what she does. Anyway, this says that everything's going to be okay. She's going to get through this difficult time. So I feel like everything's going to be all right. I'm leaning more towards she's not going to be removed. So I pulled one more card just to clarify that situation. There goes the saw. Okay, he's done. It's just the world card. This is the clarification card. So Fani Willis will be able to stay on this case to fulfill and finish and accomplish her mission to prosecute Trump for trying to steal the election. So I don't think that this is going to, go anywhere. I really don't think it's going to go anywhere. It's, of course, very salacious, and we want to watch it and everything. It's getting our attention, but in the long, big impact, I don't think it's going to have what they were hoping. They're not going to get her thrown off the case. That's the energy that I'm picking up on now, and that's how I feel it's going to turn out. So hopefully that's what happens. So once in a while, you guys, I do like to do a political reading. This is still political because it's really about Trump, even though it is and it isn't. He brought it against her, It's amazing what these people will do to save Trump, They'll do anything. They really will. And did you see in the news today that FBI informant that said President Biden and Hunter Biden were getting bribes? They were getting money and bribes, He was arrested for lying to the FBI. So now what are they going to impeach President Biden on? That's out the window. That's gone now. They'll think of something else. They'll find something else. They're going to say this. He's politically charged. FBI is Democratic. They're on Biden's side. They'll say all kinds of things, but the truth always comes out, and it's coming out now. So there's nothing to impeach him on. But that probably won't stop the Republicans. The House finally did impeach Secretary Mayorkas, but it has to go to the Senate now. Basically, he was impeached for being a Democrat because, he was doing the job that Biden hired him to do, and that's not good enough for the Republicans. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, can you believe this? She's one of the impeachment managers going to the Senate. She's not even an attorney, you guys. I can't believe that they're allowing her to do that. She's going to be laughed out of the Senate. They're not going to put up with her business. I guarantee y'all, they do not like her. Even other Republicans do not like her. She's the most negative person I've ever seen on TV. I mean, she just, every time I see her face, I'm just like, ugh. Like I said, once in a while, you just have to do some political readings. At least I have to. I try to stay away from it as much as I can, but there's so much stuff happening right now, and that's all there is on TV. Even if you don't want to watch it, if you put the TV on for a few minutes, you're going to hear something. Anyway, on a sad note, Alex Navalny, I believe that's how you say his name, has died in a Siberian prison. That is so sad. People are in the street just mourning his death, and they're being arrested. And his only crime was being Putin's political opponent, because he opposed Putin and, wanted to be elected, free election. Let's have the people decide who they want representing them. So he went to jail for that. It's very, very sad. He was only 47 years old. God bless him. God bless him and all that he loved and supported him. God bless all the people in Russia that are standing up and supporting him and getting arrested just for, just for being sad, just for going in the street and showing some emotion. They're being arrested for that. God bless them. I pray that they will find their power in unity. I hope the Russian people all come together and regain their power and take that from Putin. I know that will happen in the future. It will happen. I'll be so glad when we move past all this. On a happier note, Judge Engoron banned Trump's business today in New York for 3 years. He got off really light, banned it for only 3 years, ordered him to pay $364 million. So I think that means, of course, he's going to appeal that, but he'll have to put that money up. He'll have to say, here's the money. He can't use it or anything. He has to put the money in account and, put it over in place so that after his appeals are finished, he has to pay for it. So no matter what, this is taken away from Trump. Now, can he get a bank or can he get a bonds company? I don't know. Would anybody give him that much money? Would they leverage him that much? I don't know. We'll see. But that's not the only, he's got other appeals going too. So money's going to get tight for Trump. It's going to get really tight. So the noose is tightening, you guys. So hopefully we'll come to an end very soon. I hope so. I hope it's before the election. No matter what, I do believe Biden will be reelected. I've said that several times. So, it doesn't matter what Trump does. Even if his fate comes after the election, he won't be president to be able to stop any of this. It's coming. Trump is going to get his. He really is. The thing that I'm worried about is all the people that are attached to him, their reaction when Trump actually goes down. That's what we have to worry about. We have to worry about all these people that had put so much into Trump and, that they were so confident in him. Now they're going to have to deal with the fact that they were wrong. And, coming to that realization is difficult and painful, but I have hope that we can all get through it. Okay, guys, I've been busy doing lots of love readings for Valentine's Day, but it's all over. It's all finished with. But if you still want to get a reading with me, of course, you can email me, and we can do a love reading. Can do a Celtic cross reading, whatever questions that you have. We can just do questions if that's what you'd like. So let me know, email me, and I'll answer you right away. So usually within 24 hours and sometimes within hours. So hopefully I'll get to you really quickly. So thank you for tuning in. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. Bye for now. Y'all take care.